What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, my love. I see you. I was gonna say I hear you. Um, okay, yes, y'all can hear me good. I see you, E. That's Coach Erica Kane, admin of Facebook group Innate Creatives. I should have known you were gonna be the first to chime in. Amazing Stitch. Hey, love. Latasha Jennings. Hello. NC Creations. Hey, love. Felicia, what's good? Awesome. Rashonda. Key, what's good? Keisha. Hey, Trinity Linus Couture. What's good? What's good? Okay, so I'm gonna go over. I told you I was gonna make these templates really, really short and sweet so that you all could get to the meat of your business, which is going to be your marketing, your branding, expanding. So my goal this year in 2022 is to make sure that you all can do these designs in 5 minutes or less. By the time you actually learn the template, it should be a 5 minute template, okay? So I have simplified this with some smart colors and some features that I think you will really appreciate. So I'm going to do a little template switch up here, and I'm actually going to make this one be an inspirational, motivational type of shirt so that we can get ready for this really big fitness challenge that's coming up on Monday. And if you don't know about it, make sure you check out the video. I had Coach Jamond on, what was it, Monday? To tell us about the challenge, and I'll be going and doing I think I'll just order online my groceries and make sure that I have my weights and everything, because all we need are some dumbbells, y'all. And you don't even need dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, it's not an excuse. You can get some jugs of water and just get to where we can get to working out. Okay, if you need modifications, there are modifications, all of that, but the whole objective, I'm learning this whole overall message that that is just resonating with me now more than ever, is that really our success is not just one thing. It isn't just a financial goal. It isn't just exiting your 9 to 5. It isn't just, securing your family to where y'all have the proper financial means. Like, that's all great, but there are some overarching things that we are neglecting, and one of those things that I have been personally neglecting, and a lot of you have told me too you've been neglecting, is our health and wellness. So a part of that is our fitness. Part of that is nutrition, getting enough sleep. As entrepreneurs, we're not even doing that most times. Also, just, mental wellness, just making sure that we're tapping in and taking care of ourselves, because usually we're the ones taking care of everybody else. So those are components that I would like to start bringing to the channel, including financial literacy, tax planning, life and estate planning, those sort of things, legal stuff like trademarking, copyright. I'm going to start bringing people on. I'm in a circle now where all of this stuff is coming to me so fast, and all I want to do is, as soon as I learn it, I want to share it with you all. So as soon as I am learning and connecting with these folks, I am really doing my best to bring the information direct to you all. So I hope y'all appreciate this. I hope this does something for you. I am still doing classes for right now. I'm still pulling the resources together for you, but my goal is, now that I've got you in the door with design, is to keep you in place and elevate you even further with the business aspect of things. So forgive me, or don't forgive me, because I don't think it's anything I need forgiveness for filling the channel up with these type of things, because I reeled you in with the designs and the Photoshop, but I got you on the business, okay? And that's not a bad thing, because I promise you that this is actually way more important than the creative side of things, because we can be creative and learn things all day, but if we don't organize these things, organize our thoughts, execute the things that we need to execute in business, then that's usually why we get stuck, okay? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, this design flip real quick, show y'all what we're gonna be doing in class. That way I can get it uploaded. And then while I'm uploading it, if y'all wanna stay for a little bit and talk, we can talk for maybe about 20 minutes or so before class starts. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, right. I'm going to flip this design. It's going to be really simple. We have a foreground, boom, and a background. And the background is a tie-dye. Y'all told me that you wanted to see some tie-dye stuff. So here we go. We're getting into that summer session too. So tie-dye is going to be really big. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in an image first. Normally you have like a logo or something to pick colors from, but in this case, I'm going to just kind of make some colors off of a photo instead of a logo. So first thing I'm going to do is click on the Photos folder. I'm going to actually turn the Photos folder off, and then I'll do File, Place Embedded. And here we go. I have a photo of a lion here. You notice it has a black background. So we're going to do something about that. So this is going to be my image here because it's actually going to be quite a bit of text on the shirt. So really, I want you to get used to the fact that you don't always have to have photos on the shirts, right? Now, the fact that this has a black background, I'm going to play with the blend mode in order to make this interesting here. So let's see what blend mode I want to do. I start with normal. I'm going to use the down arrows on my keypad here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to find ones that get rid of the black. So lighten is one of those. Ooh, I like what screen does. What screen did was any of the light colors, it's letting the light colors be white, and wherever there was black, it's basically disappearing and melting into my background there. So I think I like screen right now. I'm gonna go through and see if there's any other ones. Now this is just particularly for this one because it just happens to be an image with a black background and kind of like a neon light type of foreground. So I'm either liking linear dodge with the add or screen. Let's go with screen. Okay, now just because I'm going with screen, I want to show you, I really like the pastels. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the pastels. I like the neons and that sort of thing, but I want to show you some contrast here. So let's switch it up. Let's do some colors here, and as a matter of fact, we're gonna change the gradient first. So I'm gonna right click on the background, grab my tie-dye, and right now I have two options. I have this one that kind of goes as a linear gradient, and this one that goes as a radial gradient. So let's go with the radial. So this radial, I'm going to go ahead and change out my colors here. And if you have something to pick from, a logo or something, then we would pick those colors with the color picker tool. However, I'm going to use the swatches over here, and I'm just going to choose from my, let's go to dark colors. Here we go, because I do want to show a little change here. Now I have several of these color stop points, and if you have a lot of colors, this is great. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make this a new color palette, and let me close that out, or a new gradient. Scroll down all the way to the bottom, make sure none of the folders are open, and hit new, and it'll pop up right there. So let's make it a variation now. So I'm going to go with like a dark red. I'll get rid of that one. I'm going to keep the yellow, and then I'm going to go green, but I'm going to go darker green. And then I'm going to repeat it. How do I repeat it? I just click on one color stop, click somewhere in the gray where it doesn't exist yet. That's my red. That's my yellow. That's my green. And then I'm going to delete the other colors that I don't need. And let's see, do I want to add some black in here? Let's add some black. Let's see. Let's go change this color to black. And anywhere between the green and the red, I'm going to add black. The other reason why I'm doing that is because green and red are more like opposite colors. So when they touch, they tend to like get muddy. So they tend to like make a brownish or a weird color. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking up anywhere that's between my green and red with the black. And I'm not spending too much time on the color palette, but you can kind of get the idea that I'm going for here. And that just makes for a little tie-dye magic. And right here where the black is, I might want a little more green. There we go. All right, that makes me happy. And I'll just say okay here. Now the same gradient, I can hit new and save it, so that just in case, and I'm going to duplicate this one just in case y'all want to keep that colorway. So let me show you that with the linear here. I can just switch it out to my new colorway here. Boom, there it goes. And then those same colors, I can change my swatches. So let's go, we're using the purple, the teal, and the orange. So I'm just going to change those to the, I'm going to duplicate layer just so we can keep that colorway. The red, hit yes to update that. So these are smart colors. And I'm going to show you that some of the colors you will have to change the blend modes, okay? So it looks really simple, and it looks really complicated. It is simple, but there are some things that you're still going to have to learn how to change. And this is one of those things, your blend modes, okay? Let's change the turquoise to, let's do the green, the dark green. Oops, I was supposed to save turquoise. The only way I can save it is to duplicate that layer. And let's go ahead and turn it to the dark green. And then finally, the one that says my shine is orange. So let's make that one yellow. No, we already have a yellow, so we'll just keep the yellow that we have. All right, and now let's go ahead and type our new text. What I'm going to do for this, because I have one that says nothing can stop my shine, I kind of like the layout of that one already. I'm going to duplicate this group because the next expression that I'm going to say is actually several layers of text. So for this class, what I really want you to do is focus on when you need to use text and you need to kind of type it out, how you're going to say your expression. So all you really need is one image and an expression, okay? So make sure you know if it's going to say congratulations grad 2022, it can be a remembrance design, it can be a flyer design you're looking to do. Just, we're keeping it simple. We're going to have one image and one theme text, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this copy text here, and where is my expression that we're going to do? It's going to be one of our fitness expressions. I think it's going to be this one, that cowards never start, the weak never finish, and quitters never win. Like, just motivational. That's when you see that, you can be like, you know what? But the words that stick out to you are start, finish, win, right? But in between those steps, it kind of gives you a little kick in the butt if you're not doing what you need to do to start, finish, or win, right? So I think what I'm going to do is take the top text here. This is nothing. Just double click, and then I'm going to type in cowards never. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that I turn off the alternate text. I'll turn that one off. And then we'll have to, of course, squish things in. So cowards never, and then where it says can stop, I'm going to grab that text, and I'm going to put start. And then where it says my shine, I'm not needing that one, so I am going to completely turn that one off. Oh, maybe that's not the one. I'm on my shine, I thought. There it is. Okay, so let's take Cowards Never. And I want to stay inside of the dotted area here. So I'm going to hold down Shift and squish. And I'm actually going to make this a little shorter because squishing it made it look very odd to me. All right. And like I said, this design is going to be more about text than it is about the image. So I'm going to allow the image to be, or allow the text to be the main focal point. And then this one is now going to be called Start, Finish, and Win. And remember I told you some colors you need to change the blend mode. So for this one, for the top text, where it says cowards, and it should be cowards plural. Let's change that blend mode because that red isn't looking really red. It's looking kind of pink. And that's because the blend mode right now is on color. And let's change the blend mode for the red. Let's turn off all the other colors so we can just focus on the red. And we can use other blend modes like a color burn, kind of makes it stand out a little bit. And then also let me turn on the black and white layer. Let's see, I think hard light works. It's making it look a little, well, we also chose a very dark red. So I think what I'm going to do is add a little white glow around that. So let's do an outer glow. Not on the folder, but on the text here. Do outer glow. And right now it has an orange outer glow and it's on overlay. So this outer glow here, I'm going to change to white. Normal. Oh, I can't do that because of my blend mode that I chose here. So we're just going to have to keep it at that one. That's not really what I want, but I'll have to play with my blend modes a little bit more to get that glow to flow through. Vivid light does it a little bit. We'll go with vivid. There we go. All right, so I have cowards never, and then we'll choose start as our word here. And then the green blend mode is on color too. Now another thing that we can do if we want the color mode to stay, we can do levels. Remember I taught you about levels? So we add a level there. And then what we're doing, you see how we're shifting the midtone? And I might do that for my coward start. I make cowards never. Because I like the highlight in it. It makes it look neon to me. So I'm going to take the same level right here, drag it on up above the black and white layer here. And then that way I can turn off the black and white layer. Turn my blend mode back to color for the red. And then I'm going to play with the levels here until I get the intensity of the red that I want. I'm going to bring the white down. See, I'm bringing the white here down a little bit. That way the white isn't the lightest color, actually a lighter gray is. And I like that look better because I still see some of my whites and highlights in there. And then from here, if you want to, you can click on your effects and change some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and have this changed for you. So if you have darker colors and you like this look, then you can keep that. Let's see, so my dark shadow is on about 80, well no, it was on more like 60%. I'm turning it up a little bit just so I have it pop off the background a little bit more. All right, so now that I have how I want my text to go, I'm going to go ahead and close these up a little bit so it's not so long. And then I do not need text 3, so I'm going to go 2 by 2 now. So these two, I'm going to Alt, click and drag, and then Alt, click and drag. So I just did that twice. And I'm going to focus on my big text right now. So start, finish, and then win. So I'm right clicking on the text. And when you finish editing text, go ahead and go back to your move tool so that you can go back and edit a different layer of text. All right. Now this one should be the week never. And then this one, let's see about using the yellow. I think I'm on the wrong layer. Here we go. I'm going to turn off the red and then let's turn on the yellow. And see how now the blend mode doesn't work for yellow because yellow is a color that in value is actually lighter in value than the red. So I have to adjust the levels there to make sure that the yellow is fitting. So I might go more towards the center here. Let it do its thing. All right, so cowards never start, the weak never finish. So let's go red. And instead of green here, red, green, yellow. Let's do red here for finish. There we go, red, and then let's do green for cowards never. And then we have to turn off the red in order to get the green. And then win would be yellow. And again, of course, we have to change the levels here. Actually, just turning off the black and white layer did that one justice there. All right, so another thing I want you to kind of keep in mind, sometimes we have colors on top of colors and it's not very clean looking, right? So I'm going to take the whole start, finish, win, and let's see about adding an outer glow here. Okay, and we can make it glow whatever color we want to make it pop off, but usually either black or white is going to help it pop off of the background. So I'm just going to choose black just to keep it simple because that black or white usually are your go-to colors when it comes to making it stand out. I'll choose normal and then I'm going to bring down the opacity. And as a matter of fact, I think I like multiply or darken better. There it goes. That way it just kind of gives it something to have some contrast there. And I'm good with that. Let's zoom out a little bit, make sure we can read it. Looks good. My lion's there. I might take my same lion there. Alt click and drag it. Do a Control T so I can right click. And let's Is it not gonna let me flip it? There it goes. No, it's not letting me flip. Oh, there it is. It's down here. Flip horizontal. So it's gonna put it this way. And maybe I'll choose my line to kind of be down here. Let's rotate it just a little. And the idea is that I have a little imagery there, but really it's more about the words. Okay, and again, I can make this the radial versus the linear. And if I did choose to use the radial, I would probably make these colors a little more subtle because these are this is a little too much here. So I'm going to go with the linear there. And that's both of them mixed together. That's a little strong too, but hey, whatever floats your boat will find your lost remote. All right, so that's it. That's it. We changed the colors, we changed the text, and we actually did a good deal of changing text. It just was not a simple like 2-liner. You all in class, you're just going to do a 2 or 3-liner because it's got 3 lines of text there for you. But this video is also to show you when you go back, if you really need to take some of those elements and use them in more than one place, how you can just duplicate them and not have to worry about like retyping things and restyling them. Also, we'll be playing with the blend modes to get the colors that you want to make the tie-dye look the way that you want it to go. And that's it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing uploaded for those who are VIP members. In the next 10 minutes or so, you will see this in your coupon code area. You will not need to put in a coupon code. All you have to do is click on the link. If you click on the link, it will make this class free for you, okay? For those who are not VIP, the class will be available in about 7 days. Okay, it will automatically unlock for you in 7 days. If you are a standard member, it will unlock for you in 7 days. VIP members, you will be able to take the class live tonight. And even if you can't take it live tonight, if you go ahead and register for it, then you will be able to have it downloaded a week early for being a VIP member. So any questions, anything while I'm getting this ready, y'all go ahead and feel free to ask. Yes, VIP members are just going to click the link. So that is what I'm preparing right now for you all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and save this as a foreground and background. So you all will have these elements in here. I'm going to go ahead and merge these. Oh, that looked kind of cool. But I would have to do a lot too. Well, I wouldn't have to do a lot. I could invert. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to say I could invert the background. Let me just put this back on what I had. I either had it on, yeah, I think I had it on lighten. No, I had it on screen. Okay. So we're going to keep that on screen. And then I'm going to throw that in the photos folder. And then that way, of course, you all can do a photo. I encourage you to do photos. So you may have something that looks more like this, where you have a photo that you're putting in for graduation or anything like that. I just wanted you to understand that just because you see a photo, it doesn't always have to be a photo in there, okay? I want you all to start opening your horizons of how the templates can be used, what substrates they can be used for, what end uses, whether it's a banner, backdrop, t-shirt, socks, a planner, book bags, anything that you can think of. These templates can be used for those purposes. All right, and you also have a layer mask that is in here. So if you want to make it a 13 by 19 design, you can absolutely do that. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll keep this on for you all. Keep that on. I'm going to change it back to the original colors. In that way, I think we only changed 3 colors, so let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. And then we also had this gradient here. I'm going to duplicate the gradient and show you just how easy it is to flip from one to the other. So this one, I will go to it, choose the gradient that we saved from before, and there we have it. So that's the linear, that's the linear, that is the same linear, so I didn't have to do that. Let's duplicate this one, that's the radial. All right, so this one, in order to get the colorway back for that radial, I'm going to go to the one that we saved in the very first place. And maybe on this design, since it's so light and not dark, if I wanted to do for this one, what I would do is I would go to my start, finish, win, and instead of the black, I might do the white as an outer glow. Or you can actually pick one of your colors there. Let's pick a color and pull the opacity up. So you might do something like that if you needed it to stand out. But in this case, I'm going to leave it be. So I'll turn off the start, finish, win, bring back the nothing can stop my shine and the photos there. And that's what you all will start with. And if you want to keep the lions in there, you can keep them in there too. All right, so let me go ahead and save this. And I'll go ahead and get this ready for upload. All right, so I'll go ahead and get this class uploaded. I don't see any questions here, and we'll go ahead and get ready for class tonight. For those of you who have not signed up for the fitness challenge / vacation, make sure that you do that by tomorrow. And also tomorrow we will be having a discussion at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you go on the Innate Academy and click on, it's a free Zoom session. Y'all get to come on Zoom with me, ask me questions. The premise is what's holding you back, what's stopping you from making 6 figures this year, right? So I really want to know what you feel that is, and then I'm going to give you some feedback on what I feel we can do to get you to that level and to fix a couple of things that might be going on in your strategy. And then we'll also be talking about the 5-day mentorship challenge that's coming up on May 1st. So May 1st, I'm opening up an intensive 5-day mentorship where for the VIP members, or it's just a VIP ticket at this point in time, what I'll do is I will offer the, I think I will offer a lesser ticket because some people are saying they want to do it, but they don't have the $297 right now. So if that's the case, I can probably do a lower ticket for the challenge, so you can still participate, but you won't be able to ask the questions live. So what we'll do is the people that are doing the VIP is $297 for 5 days, like literally 5 days straight with me. So that first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, we will be having an intensive study and also strategy session. And then you will be given homework. So for those 5 days, you will be working on your business. There's no excuses. You're going to get what you need to get done. And for those 5 days, that's really going to help me identify the people that may be eligible for the greater mentorship, where we do 60 days of this. Okay, so make sure that you at least participate so you can see what's going on. And what I will do, I think what I'll do is I'll have a separate group where you all can see the second half. So the first half will be where the the VIPs can ask me questions. I can literally, that's your time to ask me a question specific to your business. And then the second hour will be me telling you the strategy that we're going to implement for the day. And then I'll give you all homework. So those who won't be in the VIP session, I think I'm going to make those tickets $97 instead of $297, so that basically you still have access to the challenge, but you won't be able to go in an hour early and ask me questions like the VIP. Okay. So I love to meet y'all where you at. So I'm trying to figure out different tiers of how I can help people, because this is a really intense process. I want to make sure that I give the VIP members their full attention. Okay. Or the full attention that they deserve. All right, so just tune in tomorrow. I'll give you some more information on that because I don't want to take up too much time right now, because y'all know I'm talking with my hands right now. So obviously I'm not uploading the file that I need to be uploading. So we'll talk about that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The way that you get to the Zoom link is you go to Innate Academy. You'll see that there's a free session. It says why you aren't making six figures. Go ahead and click on that. Get into the Zoom session, because that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's only going to be for 1 hour. So from 8 to 9. Don't be late. If you miss it, then I may have the replay. I think I'll save the replay. But if you miss it, you won't have the opportunity to do the discount for the challenge. So I'm going to offer a discounted ticket for the challenge, but you just won't be able to do the live part of the challenge if you need that lower tier. Okay. All right, so I have a million things going on, y'all. I promise you, I'm pulling it together. So I appreciate you all bearing with me in this time where I'm transitioning, I'm learning, and I'm pulling in so much more information for the greater good of the community. So as always, I appreciate y'all. I love you dearly. And until next time, bye.